Chris Lopez here with another training tip from MLMCompletePackage.com. And in this weekly video, I'm going to talk about creating a weekly plan for your MLM business. And this is where you spend like 5 to 20 minutes at the beginning of each week, so usually like a Sunday night or Monday morning, and just plan out your business. So I'll take you through the steps that I do every single week. So step one is to check your volumes. Now most compensation plans nowadays pay out on a weekly basis, and from studying them and talking with other people, they typically end on like a Friday night or Saturday night, with either the weekend or Monday morning being the start of your week. And so generally I've seen everything being posted by Monday morning for most compensation plans. So whenever your company closes one week and then starts the new commission week, that's when you want to go check your volumes, your sales volume or group volume or PV, whatever you call it. Go into your back office and check it out. So you want to see, what are your volumes? Where are you starting out this week? Because as you get customers on the auto order programs and downline below you, you just want to see what orders are being processed. Did any volume get carried over from the last week? Just where are you at with your volumes? And then where do you want them to be by the end of the week? And this is typically either going from no check to a check, or taking your check to higher one. Now, if you're not making consistent checks with your MLM business on a weekly basis, one of your top goals should be making a check every single week, no matter how small. Even if you do consistent checks of $50 or $100 a week, that consistency will grow from 100 to 200, from 200 to 300, and so on. And if you're making, if you are making a consistent check, great. Now, how can you get that check to start being bigger on a weekly basis? So a lot of times you can look at your volumes or your report and say, well, if I sponsored someone over here, or if I got some product orders over here, that would increase my check by so and so. Now every comp plan is different, every reporting platform is different, so you'll need to work with your upline and your company to figure out how to read that, but they should have a way for you to quickly determine where you're at and help you figure out how much volume you need to get up to your check goal for the week. And the last bullet point is, what can you do to get there? How many orders, how many sponsorships, how much volume you need to put in to get to that next level, and then what can you do to get there? Who do you have in the pipeline? Who could you get started on the product, or who could you get signed up, or who in your downline has some hot prospects on the fence that you can do some three-way calls with and get them started this week? So you want to start thinking about that. Who can I talk with to help achieve my income and commission check goals for the week? The second step is log into your back office and look for any notifications or alerts or reports that they have. Like I know for my company, they run some automatic alerts and reports. So if anyone's orders didn't process, like customers that are mine directly or downline that I've sponsored, if their regular order or their monthly auto order didn't process, I get an alert saying, hey, this person's order did not process. So I can call them up or email them and give them a heads up or see what's going on. Or sometimes I'll get notifications for downline members who are close to a check. If someone's close to a check, the system will say this person is only so many points away. And so, of course, I want my downline to make checks or make bigger checks. And if they happen to be in a spot that helps me with my weekly goal for the week, hey, that's a cherry on the top. I'm definitely going to make sure I get in touch with that person this week and help him get his volume goal. Because if he gets the 300 points in, that's 300 points towards my goal as well. So again, you're going to have to work with your company, your upline, to figure out your back office and what reporting system you have. But invest the time, learn it, and start reviewing it on a weekly basis. Next thing is review your hot list. And the hot list is a piece of paper. I just do like scrap paper that I have from for my printer where one side has something I print off that I need no more, and I just keep a drawer of scrap paper with one side still blank. And I just write out all my hot prospects for the week. Customers who are near the decision point, potential associates or distributors who are near the decision point, and anyone that my downline, or people my downline I'm directly working with as I'm in the mentoring phase and doing three-way calls with them. I write down who their hot people are as well, that I either want to do a three-way call with or that I have done a three-way call with, so I can make sure my downline is following up with that person. I can help them get started in the business as well. So, and then I handwrite this out and leave it on my desk sitting next to me all day long. That way I see it. I'm constantly seeing the people I want to get started this week, and it really helps out with focus and putting that intention out there of getting those people to a decision point and hopefully started on the products or in your business. So throughout the previous week, I will cross people off as I either stop calling them, or as they give me a no decision, I just cross them off the list. People that order or sign up, I put a big check mark next to it. And then anyone that has not either gotten started or has not been crossed off the list, I will take out a new piece of paper and rewrite all those names and any new people I need to add to the hot list. So this is a very handy sales technique to do, and keep it with you at all times or sitting on your desk when you're working your MLM business. So I review my previous hot list from the week and then rewrite it to make sure I didn't miss anyone or skip anyone, or I might get an idea and say, you know what, I need to call this person because my company's running this promotion this week. I bet you that could get them started. Whatever. It puts your mind in the game. The next thing I do is I review my to-do list from the previous week, all the little to-dos I wanted to get done. What did I get done? What didn't I get done? Because I never get all my to-do list done. I don't think anyone does. And if you do, probably means you don't have enough on there, right? So I review that to see if I missed anything important or anything urgent I needed to get done. I'll reevaluate to see what I need to prioritize for that week for getting my volume goals done, or for helping me get some longer term projects done. And some things I'll drop off and say, you know what, this is no longer important, or I'm just going to shelve this for a few weeks or a couple months until I get these other things done. I can't deal with this right now. So I just rewrite my to-do list so that way I'm organized and keeps me on track from week to week to week, and prevents me from getting a to-do list that's 60 items long that you don't even want to look at anymore because it's too daunting. So it keeps it very short, clean, and focused, and that way it never gets overwhelming. And then what you need to do is you need to share this with your upline, because he or she will be able to give you some feedback, and you can just send them a quick email or talk to them for 5 minutes and let them know what's going on, what your goals are, because they may give you some ideas. They may be able to help you. Maybe you have someone and they have someone in the pipeline where they could say, I'll tell you what, tell those 5 people that if they sign up this week, I can put someone in their downline. So a lot of times you can work synergistically with your upline that way in getting their sponsorships put in your downline to help you grow your business, and use them as a carrot to get other people into your business. And your upline will be able to hold you accountable. They'll be able to make sure you're staying on track throughout the week. And there's also something powerful about speaking your goals or speaking your intention for the week. It makes it a lot more real, and you're more likely to get it done. Now, Jason and I, Jason's my business partner on MLM Complete Package, and we're also business partners in the same distributorship with my company. So we meet every week, typically on Skype, and we plan on our week. We compare notes, our to-do list, our hot list, what's going on, and we strategize that way. And we typically talk for about a half an hour because we've got a few other things going on as well, and a fairly large downline and a list of contacts for managing. But it is a very effective meeting. And on the weeks we don't do it because we're busy or we're traveling, it hurts our business. We've noticed that for sure. So we always try to make sure we meet, even if it's just for a few minutes, because touching base, sharing those ideas, holding each other accountable go a long way. Sometimes Jason will say, what's going on with this guy? And I'm like, oh man, I forgot. You know what? I need to call him today. Or I'll ask Jason what's going on with this and be like, oh, you know what? I'm stuck here. What do you think about this? And we get the ideas going. We get that energy and the synergy going. And we're both focused on getting, this much volume in by the end of the week to, hit a certain level to earn a certain commission check. And so, like I said, typically if you're, as you're planning this is only going to take you like 5 or 20 minutes a week. It's not a time-consuming thing. It's not some big drawn-out formal process. It's something you can literally do in a couple of minutes. But those couple of minutes invested will get you a big return on your business. So I would encourage you to start doing this habit. And if you're having trouble staying organized or getting, goals set and goals accomplished, go to MLM Complete Package and go to Products Goal Setting. We have a very unique way we set goals and we go about creating our to-do list or project list for the week. And everyone who goes through this course is absolutely amazed at how simple it is, but how effective it is. We get a tremendous amount of stuff done between the two of us. A lot of times we get more stuff done than, people with a staff of 10 or 20 people because we are extremely organized and we're extremely efficient. So we laid out what we did here, and the people who apply these principles get a lot more done in their business as well. And oftentimes it reduces stress because they're not running around with their, like a chicken with their head cut off. They're not constantly worrying about what they need to do or who they need to call. It's because they're organized. So if you're having trouble staying organized with your to-do list and your contacts, make sure you come here and check out the Zigzag Goal Setting course. If you have any questions, post comments below this video and let me know if you are doing your weekly MLM planning.